I'm going to do my absolute best to help you answer the question of whether you should sell now or wait, and we're going to get started right now. What's up, and welcome back to All Things Tennessee with me, Ben Barredo, your local real estate pro and relocation expert for East Tennessee. Is it a good time to sell your house, you might be asking? Well, selling a house, it's a big decision that requires careful consideration, especially in today's uncertain economic climate. Given the dramatic rise in mortgage rates over the past year, this is a question on minds of many homeowners who are considering the possibility of selling their house. The housing market has been heavily impacted by the rise in mortgage rates, causing many people to question whether or not it's a good time to sell their house or buy a house. And so we're going to take a closer look at the factors that can influence whether it's a good time to sell your house. So if you're thinking about selling your house and questioning whether it's a good time to do it now in 2023 or should you wait till 2024, it's essential to analyze the current market conditions and factors that may influence the real estate landscape. And one valuable tool for gauging market sentiment is what's called the Fannie Mae Home Purchase Sentiment Index, HPSI. I've told you about this in past market updates if you've watched them, and it provides an insight on how consumers feel basically towards the market and buying and selling a home. And according to the April report of the HPSI, the index increased to its highest level since May of 2022, indicating an improvement in consumer sentiment or in the consumer's certainty about the market. Notably, consumers expressed more optimism about interest rates, with 22% of them expecting rates to decrease compared to 12% the previous month. So this positive perception might be influenced by factors such as a deceleration in inflation, market indications of future easing of monetary conditions, and actual declines in mortgage rates. It's also more than likely impacted by the very fact that it's a seller's market, and if you are paying any attention to the market, homeowners that price their house fairly and are selling a home that is in overall pretty decent condition with little to no intense maintenance needed, like it doesn't need a new foundation or a new roof, are selling fast and they're selling over asking. So if you're maximizing profit is going to be your goal, then it's still a good time to sell. Now, while the increase in optimism is definitely encouraging, it may be temporary. Consumers still express uncertainty about the direction of home prices. Until the affordability improves for a broader segment of potential home buyers, it's likely that home sales will remain subdued compared to previous years. Now remember, we're just coming out of a pandemic, so we're trying not to compare it to those years because those years were just insane. Now, considering these insights, let's address the question of whether it's a good time to sell or wait until 2024. So favorable sentiment was the first thing we talked about with the HPSI, and it indicates an uptick in the percentage of respondents who believe it's a good time to sell a home. And that's rising from 58% to 62%. This suggests that there's currently a positive outlook among potential sellers. If you're looking to sell, the current sentiment may also work in your favor. Market conditions, while consumer sentiment is improving, it's important to assess the market conditions and the factors such as local demand, inventory levels, and economic conditions in your specific area. And this can greatly influence the success of your home sale. Obviously, you're going to want to consult with a local real estate professional in your area to better understand your local market and to come up with a strategy on how to approach selling your home. Now, I can tell you based on current data, demand is still quite high and it's outpacing current inventory or supply. So that would also indicate a good time to sell. There's still more demand than there is supply. Affordability concerns remain a significant concern for many home buyers, and it is one of the primary reasons cited by consumers who perceive for it to be a bad time to get into the market. Because if affordability constraints persist, it may impact the number of buyers in the market, potentially affecting the demand for the homes, and of course this is just a domino effect. And now, the number of buyers currently still outpaces supply, and the number of people actively searching online is still overall very high. Finally, the one thing you want to consider is personal circumstances. It's crucial to consider your own personal circumstances when deciding whether to sell now or wait. Factors such as job changes, family needs, financial considerations may play a role. Like, do you have to sell now? Or do you have to relocate for a new job? You know, these are a lot of questions that are going to impact whether it's a good time to buy or sell. Or your kid's graduating in a couple of years. Do you even want to move now? The biggest factor about selling is whether you need to buy. And many homeowners are holding firm on not selling because they don't want to be part of the buyer's market and be part of the crowd of buyers clawing for what is available in inventory. Additionally, a lot of them don't want to trade their current interest rates for higher interest rates on a home that's probably going to be more expensive as it is. Listen, before getting to the end of the video and the last bit of information, make sure to check out last week's video where I talk about the updated cost of living for Tennessee in the year 2023. You can watch that video by clicking right here. Also, while you're here, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and yeah, I really appreciate your support. Oh, that's right. And if you need a realtor, if you're looking to buy or sell in East Tennessee, give me a call. Contact information is always easy to find. And the question remains to be answered: should you sell your house in 2023 or wait until 2024? The answer is not straightforward, as you can see, as it depends on several factors specific to your personal situation and your local market. Well, listen, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful, and thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.